Hi guys, this is a quick rundown on the Hobby King Mini P51D Park Flyer Mustang, and what I'm going to show you in this video is exactly where I've placed the receiver and also the battery pack to achieve correct CG without having to add extra nose weight. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, the first thing we need to do is basically remove this seat here, and that's pretty easy to do. It's just what we're going to do is position that further back like so, and that'll give us more room in the cockpit to fit the battery in the receiver. We want the receiver sticking out around about here, and the battery is going to go inside here. Now what we're going to be doing for the battery is, what I've done is basically put a little bit of cloth around it, and what this will allow us to do is slide this into the cockpit, and it's going to slide in and sit around about here somewhere, and that cloth will allow us to actually pull it out. Okay, so what we're going to do now is basically cut a portion of this out, and if we put this like so, that's where we're going to have the seat mounted. Around about here we're going to be cutting away all the way down into the fuselage, and that will allow us to poke this guy through. Be really careful that you don't cut through the cable here. You can work from inside now. And once we've cut away, we can remove this section, and what we'll have is the seat will go about there. Now I'm not sure how well you can see this, but what we need to do now is, for the battery to fit, the battery's going to slide in underneath this. It needs to go in there, and the only way you're going to get the battery in there is we need to cut away this section here. And we need to sort of take that back. Gosh, I don't know how well you're going to see this. Right down as far as you can go in there. We've got one ridge here, got a ridge here, and there's a third one there. We need to cut past there. I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see how far I've got to try and go in. I've sort of marked it out there. So that's how much we want to cut away. So all this is going to come out. Okay, so if you look carefully here, what I've actually done is cut away a fair way of the foam. A fair bit of the foam's been cut away. And if we go in here, you can see just how much I've actually cut away. So what this basically means now is 800 milliamp 3S 20C battery will be able to now slide in through there. So the battery will just slide straight in, like so. Now hopefully you can see how far that battery's gone in, right inside. So the battery's sitting, the end of the battery is sitting around about here somewhere, sort of in line with this line here. That's where the battery sits. So it's sitting a fair way back. Okay, so what we've done is basically put the battery in. It's tucked right in there, all the way up as far forward as we can get it. So that's ready to go. What we do now is feed the elevator cable straight through, and the speed controller can all go straight through here too. Okay, so all we have to do now is basically connect up the receiver and have the wire feed through underneath, and that's pretty straightforward to do. What I've got is a little extension lead for the ailerons, just makes it a little bit easier, that's all. So first wire, we've got that'd be the elevator. I'll plug that into channel 2, and we have our speed controller into channel 3. And what I can do now is pull the speed controller through a fair way. Okay, so what we've got here is the receiver all set up, it's connected up, we've got the antenna tucked right in, and we have a little extension cable there for the aileron servo that's within the wing, and we've got our speed control and the batteries tucked in there. So basically what this means is this area is all pretty nice and clean and tidy, so the ailerons are free to move within the wing without causing any issues whatsoever. Okay, so once you've got it all connected up, the battery is sort of tucked in there, and if you need to access it, you can just use the cloth that I've tied onto the battery itself. You can see the receivers there, and all you need to do is basically connect your power cable and you're ready to go. So when you're ready to fly, you'll just connect these two, pop your canopy on, and you're ready to roll.